way to start the episode off. Straight in, B&Q, no messing around. Hi guys, so we're the Nomadic Crobot and this is the beautiful rusty narrowboat that we purchased last year without knowing that it was that rusty, and so we are in the process of derustation. To be honest with you, we've probably got rid of quite a lot of the rust now, so we're in the process of sorting out our hatch doors. So quickly into B&Q today so we can find something to treat our lovely new wooden panels that are going to sit inside here. Also, don't laugh, but we are in search for a big lump of wood that should hopefully sit at the top here for when our new cratch covers are going to come. So, into B&Q, the home of wood. I mean, this place is a bit pricey in fairness. So we need to find something to treat our new wood, and these are interior ones, so it took us a little while to work out that there were exterior ones too. Woohoo! We got it! It's quite difficult actually trying to work out which one you want to go for because there's so many of the bloody pots. Ronseal seem to get a good write-up, and I've heard people using yacht varnish. Yeah, I think they probably all do roughly the same. I mean, they say outdoors, don't they? So what you got your eye on? So Bex is after a new power tool too. Oh yeah.
I could well see you rocking that.
And the old bottoms, I could have them. Could have the old DeWalt boot, couldn't I? Unfortunately, B&Q didn't have the right size wood that we needed, nor the right prices, so off to somewhere a little cheaper. The Titan's birthplace. Screwfix. Feel proper adult now walking into Screwfix. Queuing with plums and stuff, and then yeah, just left with that. So okay, so it's not Ronseal, but it's no nonsense. Right, back to the Wombat where Bex is going to show you our newest member of the Crobot family. It's heavy, isn't it? Sure you can handle that?
It is industrial. It's not going to be going anywhere. So we've got a new addition to the DeWalt family over here. After our previous jigsaw did not like to follow the straight line rule, we've got something that hopefully will.
I mean, that's big.
It's well heavy.
Can girls go? Should girls be allowed near that? That's a massive bloody thing, isn't it?
No comment.
You will not see me anywhere near that. So here are our lovely kitchen worktops that Bex has been making out of reclaimed scaffolding boards. And look, in the middle there is where the hob is going to sit through. Well made, isn't it? It's bigger than your head. I think you'll be alright with it. I don't know about you, that's the straightest line I've ever seen cut with a jigsaw.
It's good, that.
So quickly bring it inside just to check we haven't cut too much off. Well, that's what Bex tells me anyway. I reckon it's her way of getting a cheeky little preview on how it's going to look when it's all done. Looks awesome, doesn't it? So sand this baby up.
To sand this section more. I'm not pleased with this bit.
Okay, so Becca is going away for a few weeks, so it's down to me to hold the fort. Is that the right word? Is that the right word? I want to sound professional. So it's down to Chrissy Crobot to try and sort stuff out. But Becca is going to show me how to do all the cool little bits that I'm not very good at, and hopefully it will go to plan when I come to do it. Did that sound professional? Oh, that's bloody heavy, isn't it? That's a lot of...
Weighty.
So we're back on our hatch stores, and there's a few little things that we need to put in place before I can be let loose on them.
So we were reading something the other day that said it's a good idea to actually cut a sort of slope down in the top and the bottom edges of your inner panels for the hatches, because then if any water gets in, it kind of runs off a bit better rather than just sitting on a flat surface and then soaking into the wood. So yeah, we're going to start by making those cuts with the new funky jigsaw that can bevel and like cut at an angle. I don't know why I did that. You do that and then that's it. So you can see it would cut at that angle, so that's 45 degrees or something. Pop the bevel level back in place.
You're getting cocky now with your DeWalt, aren't you?
That's just like bevel level. It rolls off the tongue.
The DeWalt power tools bring out an inner cocky demon they have in me, and they're starting to show. The signs starting to show on Bex too. Maybe you'll see Bex in the old DeWalt boots and the old DeWalt jumper as well. DIY with Bex. Your local narrowboat DIY nanny. Crowbodge, innit?
Oh my god, I've really messed it up.
Have you? Oh god.
Let's start that again.
It's probably quite tricky. Looking good, ish.
It's slightly wobbly, but actually that should be fine. It's the under bit that matters.
Men don't need training with power tools.
Famous last words right there.
Never used a jigsaw before, I don't think. Easy! Hey?
Good stuff. So
I'm a natural. See, men don't need training. Men just do it straight away and it works. Safety on. Let's have a look. What we got?
yeah, they look good. Yours is definitely better.
Let's compare the two. Yeah. Look good, isn't it? I think. My fingers are there and it's going away and I'm like, that isn't safe. My fingers shouldn't be there. No. I think I did take a little bit more off. Just maybe, I don't know. It looks alright. Smashed it. Someone's going to ruin one of them, aren't they? Let's go.
So we're going to start off by cutting off the heads of the screws that are already in here.
And we're going to drill holes into our wooden panels so we can just sort of slide them over the top, so it sort of adds a little bit of support, along with a very, very strong adhesive that the Maverick gave us. Crowbodge, it wouldn't be the first time. Safety first, you know how I roll by now. The black marigold, you know how I roll by now. Alright, so Bex is supervising me this time, because when she's away in the next few weeks, I'm going to have to come up here and do this by myself. So here we go. How hard can it be? I would have gone in from the top when you were doing it.
Yeah, it'd probably be easier to do it that way.
There we go! Oh, you're about to saw into my leg. I do well?
Yeah, that's good.
Bank holiday Sunday. Here go Crowbot again. No rest for the wicked. We don't have holidays.
we just make a bloody racket.
So hopefully by smacking these here, it will leave an indentation on the wood here where we can drill into. And I think we're only going to drill sort of halfway, so it really sort of sits back on quite nicely.
She's not as mad as she looks.
Okay, so halfway in, and that should hopefully just hide the screw heads.
Right, now the moment of truth. The little bit that I worried about, will it sit on?
Here we go. Did Bex succeed?
Try shutting it then.
Yeah, it's not very
Fits on there lovely actually, but doesn't fully shut, so just needs a tweak here and there.
We'll have to go with the stilt theory again. Do you have faith in me, Bex?
Yeah. Yes, I do have faith in you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you think they'll look perfect and beautiful?
Probably not, because I don't think anything ever looks. No. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do. I'll just say the thing that everyone wants to hear. Yes.
Alright, let's go. Off you trot then. And like that, she was off.
Okay, so new day, new challenges ahead. I'm here by myself now with a whole list of little bits and bobs that I can get on with. Nothing too difficult. I've got to saw off the little bits of the screws on all the hatch doors. Then I'm going to bung some epoxy over there. I don't know if you're meant to put epoxy onto the actual steel door. I've been sort of doing a little bit of research, so let us know in the comments, guys. Me and Bex decided just to do it anyway, because that's what we done on the hull of the boat when we put all the rust repellent on there and de-rusted it. Obviously you put your 2-pack epoxy down there too, because it just adds a nice seal to the whole surface, and we think that's probably a good idea on the hatch doors too. Okay, so let's start off maybe with getting these little knobbly bits off. And like Bex said earlier, we're just going to cut the tip off so that the wood sort of places over it quite nicely. Okay, so the old ear defenders, vital when you're doing this. It's so noisy when this thing's cutting through screws. Ear piercing. Safety first. Let's go for it. Let's rock and roll. What doesn't help is that our little metal saw doesn't have a middle bit, so I've got to try and do it on the side. Awesome. What an absolute bloody nightmare trying to cut this with a blunt blade. I really should have shot off and grabbed a new one, really. But this is the Crobot way. This is how we roll. The old wiggle technique seems to be working. And we're pushing things like no other Narrowboat channel, guys. This is slow motion action replay of the nut actually being bored off at the head. Amazing. The noisy bit done, hopefully. Here we go again, the Marigold Man returns. Got to stop doing that. The many adventures of Mr. Marigold. They're going to stop calling me Chris soon, aren't they? Okay, 4 parts of the Jotun 2-pack, and then 1 part catalyst. Give that a nice mix up. Yeah, I don't like spending time by myself on the narrowboat. The narrowboat goblins come and try and steal all my marigolds. I'm not having them. It's just turned into nonsense, this channel now, isn't it? At this point, that's where we're going. My special pouring technique. That's an old one. Narrowboat life. Just going to pour it in there, add the catalyst, give it a mix. It'll be fine. I mean, that is bad practice, isn't it? It is hard. It's solid, but we'll be all right, I think. I mean,
I'm not really a bodger, but I like to do things properly, but I can't see that causing too much of a problem. Easy. Get that back on. Okay, so the catalyst now. I'm not fully sure if that would be better to leave as sort of bare still, so that when we do come to put the new wooden bit on, it's actually got something proper to sit on. Here, it's just sitting on sort of a coating. Okay, so looks like we're all done on the epoxy front. You've gone over here a little bit because the rust went over. Again on this side, just had to go over because the rust sort of ate into that side, so we thought it's better probably to coat that. And then when we put the wooden bit up, we'll try and sort this bit out then too.
And check this out, guys. This is the current situation of the lock that's going to allow us access to the beautiful canals. Still, the canals are about like 2 weeks away, but you know what I mean. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the world's largest bilge pump. Fact. Feel free to pause now and just gawp and gaze in amazement at the giant sucky thing.